Dear friends, today we're very happy and very privileged to have with us the Supreme President of the Order of AHEPA, Mr. Andrew Banis. Mr. Banis, as most of you know, is a distinguished member of our community. So we are very happy to have him here. Andy, welcome to our program.
Thank you. It's an honor to be with you, Dimitri, and also given the opportunity to address your audience. Yes, I was Supreme President of the Order of AHEPA up to last Sunday, where a new Supreme President was elected and new members of the Supreme Lodge and members of the Board of Directors. We had our 80th Supreme Convention in New York City, primarily to show support for our country and our city after the devastation that they suffered through the 9/11 tragedy. Originally we were going to go to Athens, Greece for our 80th convention, but we postponed it for a year and elected to show support to our people in New York City. It was very, very eventful convention. We were privileged to have 4 ambassadors at the banquet. The keynote speaker, of course, was Ambassador Miller, the ambassador to Greece from the United States. We also had the Ambassador Markoulis, ambassador to the United States from Cyprus. We also had the new ambassador to the United States from Greece, Ambassador Savaidis. We also were privileged to have an ambassador to the United Nations, Ambassador
Vasilakis?
No, here Vasilakis, it was Negroponte. Yeah. We also, at the banquet, were honored to have, the spur of the moment, the mayor of New York City. He surprised us and came in, and of course we made a contribution to his welfare fund, relief fund, and of course we also had His Eminence Archbishop Archbishop Demetrius. The banquet was very well attended. There were well over 1,000 people there. It was a full week celebration of our order.
Tell us a little bit about the new board. Who's the new president or the president-elect?
The president hails from District 20. He's Jim Dimitriou. District 20 would be in the Los Angeles area. He's a qualified man. He has served the order in many capacities, and I'm confident that he will continue the fine work of the Order of AHEPA. The other members of the Supreme Lodge are also, I believe, qualified to continue the fine work of the Order of AHEPA. Our terms normally run 1 year, and the full board of Supreme Lodge officers are elected annually. During the last year, we had many incidents that came up. Primarily, the most important, of course, was the 9/11 tragedy that we suffered in New York City, and I immediately wrote to the President of the United States, giving AHEPA's full support, unwavering support to the President and our country. We immediately started a relief program where we were very, very successful. Blood drives throughout the United States. We made a contribution to the Pentagon Relief Fund. Governor Pataki, Governor of New York, I met with him last week. We made a contribution to his relief fund, and of course the mayor of New York City was presented with a donation. This is one of the purposes of the Order of AHEPA. We've always tried to aid our fellow man, maybe in this country, also in Greece.
Tell us a little bit about the history of AHEPA for the viewers that maybe are not very familiar, when it was created and the purpose.
It was created in Atlanta, Georgia, in 1922, primarily to educate the Greek American, the newly Greek immigrant from Greece, to educate him and also for him to assimilate into the American way of life. As you all know, people of Greek descent had problems in the South with the KKK, but that was one of the things that they would band together, and for the good of their country, their community, and overall improving their own way of life. Our organization is 80 years old and continues to look for new programs because, as we all know, the original purpose of forming the Order of AHEPA was fulfilled very satisfactorily. We're very much involved in education continually. We give on a chapter, district, and national level a little bit over $500,000 a year to worthy students throughout the country. We're also involved in housing, low-cost housing. The Order of AHEPA is the largest organization of its kind to have 63 units either under construction or built. We have a total of 3,500 individual apartments throughout the United States. They're open to all people.
Seniors mostly?
Seniors, of course.
Senior people, okay.
Seniors mostly. And they're scattered throughout the country. These funds are through the HUD program, and we continually are erecting new structures. It's been very, very successful. Last year, as you may recall, we placed a beautiful statue of General George Marshall. General George Marshall was instrumental in helping Greece after World War II. The program was started not helping Greece, but also helping all parts of Europe. Without the Marshall Plan, we realized that Greece and Europe would not be in a position they are today. And recognizing America's involvement in that program, we erected a beautiful statue of General George Marshall in Athens on the embassy grounds.
Now, AHEPA is an international organization.
Yes, it is.
Chapters in Australia.
Yes, I did have the privilege to go down to Australia for the Supreme Convention, which was very well attended. The Australians are a very active group of AHEPans and daughters. They meet annually, as we do, for their convention. I did have a privilege to attend and represent the Order of AHEPA of America. We also are affiliated with Canada. We have a president of Canada, and we have chapters in Canada. Greece is a newly formed District 25, which I initiated last year. We have chapters in Athens, 2 chapters, a chapter in Thessaloniki. We have a chapter in Cyprus. And this last trip that I made in May, we started a new chapter on the island of Zakynthos. So the chapters in Greece are flourishing and doing quite well, as the chapters here. So we are an international organization. We're constantly looking for inroads to London. We're pursuing London, England, and other Scandinavian countries.
How is the membership right now? Because I guess there is some concern about the members growing old and not too much new blood coming in. So what's your response to that?
Well, our members, yes, are getting a little bit older. However, we're constantly looking for new programs to entice the younger generation to come in and pursue the goals and the programs established either by us or our forefathers who were instrumental in keeping it going. We're constantly trying to improve our status in the community. Our membership, we get quite a few members annually that join our order. We need all types of people, professional people, educators. We also need the cooks. because, as you know, many of the AHEPA functions have meals before or after. We're quite active locally in this particular district. I happen to belong to the Oakland chapter, which is one of the largest chapters in our district. We meet at the Ascension Cathedral in Oakland, and we have a good time.
It's a great organization. AHEPA has done lots of good to the Greek Americans, to this country, and to the motherland Greece.
Oh, yes.
And we are very happy and honored that one of us, you, Andy, has been the leader of the organization for the last year.
Thank you.
So would love to have you here again in our program to talk about AHEPA. If you have any closing comments, you're welcomed.
Okay. One of the programs we started a couple of years ago after the earthquake in Greece, we raised funds to give, of course, $100,000 to the Earthquake Relief Fund in Athens. We also were very instrumental in the completion of a daycare center in Menidi, Greece, which we gave them a little bit over $100,000 to complete their programs. And by the way, they named the center, the daycare center, the AHEPA Daycare Center, which is quite a tribute.
Mm-hmm.
We also were able to give the Red Cross of Athens and Greece a 9-passenger Mercedes vehicle, so they use for their staff going around, doing their work. And just recently, the last trip I was in Athens in May, we donated an ambulance to Evangelismos Hospital. As you know, a wing of the Evangelismos Hospital was erected by the order of AHEPA, as was the complete hospital in Thessaloniki, the AHEPA hospital. Also, I was privileged to attend Easter services at the Fanari. We were very well greeted by His All Holiness Bartholomew. We were there for the complete services during Holy Week, and he bestowed an honor upon me as Archon. I was quite privileged. Much to my surprise, Istanbul is a beautiful city, but I was very disappointed that the Greek people have alluded to and left their beautiful city. I also would like to thank and recognize Metropolitan Anthony and His Eminence Archbishop Demetrius for assisting me in the elevation as Archon. We have very close ties with the churches throughout the United States, throughout Europe, in Australia, and in Canada. As you know, Dimitri, the Archdiocese and the AHEPA started both the same year. The Archdiocese of the United States and the Order of AHEPA. So we're pledged to do what we can to support our communities. We support Hellenism, and we support the American way of life, and not forgetting our motherland.
And congratulations for your hard work. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Dimitri, for giving me the time.
We'd like to have you again in the future.